Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel, Mayta What Ifs. Today I am back with a new short movie. The name of this short movie is What If Naruto Was Banished and Was Reunited with His Family. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted short movie and my own idea. It's just that, well, the past week you guys know I only posted one video, I guess. Yeah, one video or so. It's because, well, I told you I had a heat stroke and was sick. Well, I was, and I thought I got healthy, but in reality, it just got worse. I hope all of you guys are safe, stay hydrated, and avoid direct contact with sunlight. I'm not saying that don't touch grass or leave your home, but just see if the temperature is too hot. Cover yourself before leaving. I mean, your head and, sunblock and all that, and stay hydrated. Because of dehydration, I ended up like this, vomiting and, just in usual, got sick. Anyways, moving onwards, I hope you enjoyed today's short movie, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, Spidey, just hold on, my guy. I will make your movie idea soon. It's just that I'm just trying my best to get back on track on being regular. As most of you know, I'm not regular anymore. I'm trying my best to be regular, and once I am, I'll try my best to cover every one of you guys' idea as best as I can. Alright? Anyways, enough said for the time being. Without any further ado, let's begin with our today's short movie. Our story begins 13 years after the QB attack in Konoha Gakure Sato. As we go towards the council chamber where we see Tsunade Senju, the fifth Hokage, was seated in her seat, and in front of her was the whole council. Civilian council, shinobi council, and the elders. As they were doing this meeting because of the recent events that have been happened in the village. The last loyal Uchiha has deserted, and the team that was sent to retrieve it has failed. And it was all because of Naruto Uzumaki and his incompetence in the eyes of the council and, well, everyone that was present there except for Tsunade. As Tsunade was trying her best to defend Naruto, and so far she was failing miserably. And I'm trying to tell you all, said Tsunade. It wasn't the boy's fault. He was ordered strictly by me and you to not harm or use excessive force, and that is what Naruto has done, according to eyewitnesses, which was his own sensei Kakashi. As Danzo stood up and then spoke, well, with all due respect, Hokage-sama, we are saying that due to your attachment to the boy, you are being not rational here. The boy needs to be punished properly for this, and we have sought out a proper punishment. What kind of punishment, Danzo? If it is execution, then you can take it out of your mind this instant, because I would not, even if the daimyo himself comes here, yelled out Tsunade. As Danzo then said, oh no, why would I even do that? After all, he is the Jinchuriki of the village's greatest weapon and asset. You see, the people of Konoha hate the boy to the core, and I think that the poor boy has been living in such conditions for all his life. And I think it is for the best that he leaves. What are you saying, Danzo? I don't quite understand, said Tsunade. But a banishment, Tsunade-sama. A banishment for a few years. A few years he will be banished and remain away from the village. He cannot set a foot inside even the land of fire. But leaving the land of fire in Konoha, he will be a rogue shinobi on the other side. An easy target for the others. A test from us. He must need to survive to prove himself that he can control the Biju. People are getting worried because he has been reliant on the Biju's chakra. Kakashi himself said so in their report that he sensed an ominous chakra from Naruto. Isn't that right? Yes, said Tsunade, gritting her teeth, because it was her who told Kakashi to reveal the truth. And I have also heard that during their mission in the land of waves, the boy used the chakra there, and even in the Chunin exams we all witnessed the boy using the chakra against the Yuga prodigy. But that doesn't make sense. Don't you all want Naruto to use chakra so that he can be your weapon when the time is right? Asked Tsunade. We do wish for that, but the boy is using it irrationally and he has no control over it. Kakashi has informed us twice in the past with the Land of Waves mission, And, and right now, the retrieval mission as well, that Naruto was out of control. But yet he was able to remain in control and reduce the attack of his Rasengan. But Sasuke didn't. He stabbed the boy with Chidori straight through his heart. Can't you see that? We can, Tsunade, and that is why we are worried. The vessel has weakened. And because of that, it is a danger that he remains here. What if the QB breaks free from him and finish what it started? As Kushina knew, if Danzo was saying this, he had a plan. As that is when Tsunade then said, "Let me think about it." "You don't have to. The daimyo has ordered it as well." "What? Since when?" "You see, we have been talking behind your back, Tsunade. All of us are. And we are, to be honest, quite worried about the future generation and their closeness to Naruto. But if he loses his control and the next thing that happens is chaos ensued everywhere. The clan heads are worried about their children and the future of their clans that will be rested upon their children's shoulders soon. And not only that, the civilians are also worried. The boy has shown signs that he is not ready yet and could be dangerous to the village, and henceforth it is best if he is departed from here and banished." "For how long?" "At least 10 years." "What? 10 years? What is he gonna do for 10 years? "With his chakra being restrained as well, living a normal civilian life somewhere far." "What are you on about, Danzo?" "We will place a tracker seal, so when the time is right, we will track him down and bring him back. But until then, the boy is not to be informed of this punishment limit, and he is to be banished. These are the orders of the daimyo. And this is him being lenient." Damn it. Damn it all. Now Tsunade felt cornered, knowing that the council was prepared, and even the daimyo's document was original. She couldn't do anything. Anything but to inform the boy, with a broken heart, what his fate would be. As after the council meeting came to an end, we see that Tsunade was in her office pacing back and forth, as Jiraiya was summoned by her. Both Jiraiya and Kakashi. And once they arrived, Tsunade explained the whole situation to them, as now we see their reaction, which was filled with shock and jaw-dropping. "I can't believe this. And you're agreeing to them? Do I have a choice? They made me into a figurehead and involved the daimyo behind my back. I have no choice. The documents are original, Jiraiya, as they get. Naruto cannot be in contact with any shinobi of Konoha as well," said Kakashi. "The boy's on his own. This is bad," said Shizune. "What are we gonna do, Jiraiya? We can't leave Naruto as he is." "Unfortunately, Hime, I think we have to. If we try to get in contact with the boy's punishment will only increase. And it seems that the whole village blames him for the Sasuke being, going from the village. And it doesn't add up because Sakura has been going around saying that it was because of Naruto that this happened." As Kakashi facepalmed himself while saying this, "I can't believe that girl. Saying this about her teammate who promised her that even at the expense of his life he will make sure that Sasuke gets back. I can't with her. She's the worst of the worst." Thank you for informing me, Kakashi. Good thing now I know. What are we gonna do, Hime? There's nothing we can do, Jiraiya. We have to tell Naruto and make sure that he's prepared. As now we see, Naruto was in the hospital room, where Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Kakashi arrived. "Naruto, how have you been?" "I heard a rumor. Is it true that I'm being banished from the village? For not bringing Sasuke back?" "Yes, Naruto. You didn't have to. I'm not gonna hide from him. I didn't mean for this to happen, Naruto. I tried my best. They went behind my back to the council and did all of this. I'm so sorry. I didn't wish for this to happen. It's alright. After a long time I realized one thing. Gigi lied to me." As their eyes widened, "What do you mean by that, Naruto?" As Naruto's eyes were cold as he looked towards them, "He lied that these people will change. He lied that if I gave my all, these people will come around. And today I find out that no matter how much I try, no matter how much I give, how much I I try my best. No matter how many times I put my life on the line for them, they would not stop hating me. Because all they see is a demon. I guess I kind of give up now on my dream. Even if it was my dream, that is. What do you mean by that, Naruto? Said Kakashi as all of their eyes were widened. This wasn't their Naruto. Or at least he wasn't acting like the Naruto they knew. He was so broken and tired. I have been doing this all my life. Trying to keep a positive attitude. Trying to keep Gigi's words to my heart. Clinging to them that these people will change. But now I know they won't. Nope. Even if I die trying to save them, they would still be happy and celebrate my death instead of anything. So yeah, I think I made it official. I tender my resignation as a shinobi of this village, and accept my banishment. Naruto, that is not all. Your chakra is to be suppressed, and you're not to set a foot inside the land of fire for the next 10 years. Now the council didn't want you to know about this limit, but to hell with the limit. I'm not gonna set a foot here ever again. But Naruto, what about your friends? They paid me a visit already, Sensei. Seems like Sakura has changed their perspective over me. Some of them remain the same, like Shikamaru Choji, surprisingly Neji, and, well, the silent Hinata. The others? Not so much. They all think that it's because of me Sasuke left. I mean, I was the dead last in the class and he was the rookie of the year. And yet he left because he got jealous of me for some reason. As Naruto got up, while still banished and instant pain. Naruto, you're still recovering. I don't care. This place has nothing for me to, well, cling on to. The person I cared about died, and I don't even know who my parents are. To hell with that, I'm just gonna leave. What are you gonna do, Naruto? You're a personnel of Konoha and the Hokage now, Bachan. You think I'll tell you that? I doubt you would. See? You're catching on quickly, said Naruto with a smile on his face. Don't worry, you guys. I'm happy to know that at least some of you care, but know this. I vowed that I would never set a foot back in again in Konoha, even if they need me in dire situation ever again. And I hope that time comes soon. As Naruto was about to leave, Jiraiya stopped him. Wait, kid. What is it? Meet me at the gates while you pack your stuff. There's something I need to give you. As after Naruto left Tsunade, Kakashi looked towards Jiraiya. It's the least I can do for the boy. He needs to have his heritage before he leaves. I destroyed all the clones that were left behind by Minato. The real scrolls were always kept by the Toad clan. The Toad clan will also be loyal to Naruto. You want to keep a track on the boy? In some way, I guess. I want to make sure at least my godchild is happy. I failed him as a godfather and even as a sensei. We all did. I just hope that Minato and Kushina will be able to forgive us when we are able to face them in afterlife. Yeah, I guess you're right. As now we see, Naruto, after packing his stuff, was leaving as the people were smirking and even cheering that the demon was finally gone, and outright even yelling at him and even cursing at him. Naruto remained quiet as he made his way towards the entrance and only found a few people there who were sad to see him leave, one being the Ichirakus, Iruka-sensei, and Kakashi, alongside with Hinata, Neji, Shikamaru, and Choji, his best friends. And then there was Tsunade and Jiraiya, the only people who were sad to see him leave. Well, it's been a good time while I had here with you guys at least. Naruto, I vow that I will make sure that you get your place back here. You don't need to, Shikamaru. I gave up on this place, you know? What do you mean by that, Naruto? Well, they always wanted me gone, so now they had their wish fulfilled. Who am I to return here to spoil them? I'm done. I'm not gonna be, returning here ever again. Wait, Naruto. You can take this. This is your parents' heritage and letters. What? What do you... I'm sorry to hide this, but it was Sensei's orders. He wanted me to give you this when the time was right, even your father and mother. But seeing that the right time never came and, well, you got banished, I think that at least you should have this before you leave. I guess so. About time. As Naruto was about to leave after saying goodbye, the council appeared. Or the elders. Hold up. You're not about to leave without your chakra being sealed, Naruto Uzumaki. That is the boy's heritage. You don't need to take that away. That is his, said Jiraiya as Danzo was eyeing the scrolls that Naruto was holding on to. Alright, fair enough. But he has to have his chakra sealed, Jiraiya. I will make sure that it is. As Jiraiya made a chakra seal that would disintegrate within 10 days of time span and would allow Naruto to use chakra entire situation only. As Naruto, after the chakra seal was made in the eyes of the council, was allowed to leave, and as soon as he set a foot outside of the land of fire borders, which took him a few days, he was attacked by the Anbus from Konoha. Naruto knew that what Jiraiya told him while making the seal. It's a fake seal, kid. You will be only able to use chakra for a few hours only a day. It will have its drawbacks if you use more, but the seal will disappear in itself within 10 days. You can do whatever you want then. As now we see, Naruto, once being attacked, knew he had to go and hide. So he made shadow clones and multiple thousands of them, and within few hours he scattered amongst one of them and disappeared, as hundreds of them ran in each direction. The Anbus, obviously now being confused, followed them each or decided to, but even those hundreds split up in different directions, making the Anbus now who were already on their own even more confused, and in the end, the Anbus couldn't catch the real Naruto, who now have defected and hidden far away, as that was the last time Konoha would see Naruto for the time being. And after Naruto was, well, let go by Konoha, the news spread fast. Fast enough that the whole elemental nation was aware that the Jinchuriki of Konoha has been banished, which was quite a bold move in the eyes of the other villages because now Konoha was weakened. But they knew not to mess with it because of Asenju being there and because of the legendary Sanin that were also present. But now they knew one thing, and that was Konoha was weakened. On the other side, back at Konoha, Danzo was not happy at all because Jiraiya had tricked him, and he couldn't reveal this to anyone because he knew that if the Konoha Council found out that he tried to attack Naruto, he would be, well, held accountable, and that was not in the act, and he would be prosecuted, and then he didn't want that to be happened. So he remained quiet and seated because Jiraiya has outdone himself again, and Naruto was now roaming free with his chakra, which meant he could be dangerous. And whatever those scrolls were, Danzo had a hunch that it would have been the heritage of the boy, meaning the precious jutsu like the Harishin and the Fuinjutsu arts were also given to him. And so, time began to pass by as Konoha slowly began to deteriorate because the alliances made thanks to Naruto with the Suna again were defected again. And not only that, Land of Waves also defected and made another alliance with Suna. And seemingly enough, the other countries who have also been grateful to Konoha all thanks to Naruto, one by one began to change. As now we see a girl, Sakura Haruno, standing in the office of Hokage. No. For the last time, Haruno, I'm not gonna take you as my student. You don't have what it takes. What? But I'm the prime Konoichi here. I was the Konoichi of the year. By book smart, yes, but by what you have been able to accomplish so far, no. You're not even a Genin material. You should be grateful that because of your mother, you were at least able to get a Genin rank. But highly doubt you will be able to succeed after that, Sakura Haruno. So my only answer to you is no. Even if the whole council fucking forces me, you won't be my student. Now get the hell out of my office. With that, Sakura seated and left. And that is when there was another talk. I told you I'm not gonna take you as my student. I would like to talk to you about that Tsunade-sama. Oh, Hinata, what is it that you wish? I was hoping that maybe I could be your student since you told me already that you're not. Wait, you are a Yuga, and I know that you wish to be my student. I always wanted a Yuga to be trained in medical ninjutsu and to learn my arts. So I will take you in as my student. You don't need to worry about anything. Just come from tomorrow onwards and you'll start your training. As this was going on, we see that Naruto had contacted Toads while still remaining in the caves, as the Toads have even vowed that they won't even tell Jiraiya where the boy was. And Jiraiya was shocked to find out that his own clan was not revealing where Naruto's location was, so in reality now, Naruto was nowhere to be found, and Fukusaka and Shima took their times to go out of the Toad Mountain all the way to where Naruto was to train him in the arts of Senjutsu as well. It was quite unconventional because Naruto wasn't training in the, well, Toad Mountain, but it was needed to be done because Naruto needed to get strong and he needed people he could trust. And right now, all he could trust was the Toad Elders, who was there for him any given moment in time. As time began to pass by, years went on, as finally 5 years went by since Naruto's banishment, and the council has probably forgot about him, but now they had other tasks that they were worried about, and that was to get Konoha back to its former glory, which seemingly was getting harder and harder because of their, unbeknownst to them, arrogance and egotistical manner. Because in their eyes, they were still the will of fire holding, kind-hearted, golden-hearted people, who for some reason couldn't make sense why the others were so mad at them for some reason. As for the others, they could see right through Konoha's behavior of being the kind leader, while in reality they were nothing more than just egotistical maniacs who wanted things to be run by them. And knowing that they are weakened because of not having a Jinchuriki, even the village like Eva and Kiri, who has just come out of civil war, were, well, glaring at them with daggers in their eyes because they knew if they tried to mess with them, they were ready to take them on. And even this time around, he will be able to easily defeat them. As now we see inside the Konoha Council chamber, the elders were trying their best to rally everyone up. We need to make a certain dominance of Konoha again. The people of Elemental Nation are seemingly forgetting who have won the previous 3 wars, and who has been at the top of the ladder for quite a while now. So what you're suggesting, to just go and out there and cause maniacal war left and right, Danzo? I'm afraid to say, but that is not possible, as you know. But Tsunade, the people, they're losing their fear of Konoha. They need to realize that we are doing this for their best, and Konoha has always been a peacemaker, if nothing else. Yes, I know, a peacemaker, you people, who have banished off their own. If this is about the boy, then you can stop it. It is a good riddance because people have gone back to enjoy themselves. Like in the old days, they're not live in constant fear of being traumatized by the Kyuubi. Traumatized? That boy was holding the damn Biju back. If it wasn't for you and your people, that boy wouldn't have been banished, Koharu. And you're saying that we should be grateful? You're not seeing it right, Tsunade. But you will soon. And once you do, you will see what we have done is for the best of this whole village. Yes, I hope you realize what you have done. And as for the best of this village, I don't think so much. As now we see, that is when the council meeting came to an end. As Tsunade was rubbing her temples in the office, as her assistant and student Hinata came there, who also had gotten the 100 healing marks on her forehead, indicating that she had super strength of Tsunade and as well as have been training in her clan arts, making her a force to be reckoned with in her own rights. Tsunade-sama, you seem tired once more. Did the council give you a hard time again? Said Shizune. Is everything alright, Sensei? They are just bringing Naruto up again and again. They don't even know why the alliances were made in the first place. Think that it was because of their oh so gracious personality or, well, graciousness of Konoha. But in reality, if it wasn't for the brat, the alliances wouldn't have been made. And now that they're broken, they want to know why. They couldn't grasp their finger upon it. And when I bring up Naruto, they say that it is not because of that. People were living in constant fear because of the boy. I just hate this. I see. No wonder Naruto finally gave up and left on them. These people really are pathetic, said Hinata, because she too has turned somewhat cold towards her own peers and friends, mainly being both Shino and Kiba. After becoming a Chunin, she has split up, like any normal Chunin would, from her team. While her teammates were not so happy, Hinata was not starved by them because she was the dominant Konoichi right now in the whole Konoha. Sakura and Ino tried to outdo her in many times thanks to the intervention of Council, but Hinata made a quick work of them and put them in ICU straight for 1 month or so on. And she, to be honest, was getting fed up by their, well, shenanigans, which was trying to make assert dominance of female of some sort over her, saying that they were better than her, but in reality they weren't, nothing more than pieces of trash. As Neji, who was now working as her right-hand man and an active member to bring both of the inner clan conflicts together and, well, subside them, was now on her side as well. Hinata-sama. It's urgent. I'm sorry, Hokage-sama, but I would need her. What is it? We need to speak privately. It's alright. You can speak freely amongst them. Then I request that Hokage-sama put up the barrier still so that nobody can hear. As Tsunade raised an eyebrow and did so as well. I have found him. Who? Naruto, said Hinata, as everyone's eyes widened. You found him, Nissan? Yes, I did. He's near a harbor village where a port harbor is, and he's just, well, living there as a free mercenary, doing odd jobs by the name Menma. Menma? Yes. And there are two more people amongst him that have caught my eye, from the intel I have got. A blonde-haired man and a red-headed woman, as Tsunade slammed both of her hands on the table, causing it to break. You're kidding me. How is this possible? They're supposed to be dead. What do you mean by that? What's the description of both men and women? Purple eyes, pale skin, red hair for the women, and, blue eyes, tan skin, and blonde hair. That's the least thing that I got. The fourth and Kushina. They're back, but how? How is this possible? We need to find out. Where is Naruto? You need to go and at least know some answers. I don't think Naruto would appreciate that. Naruto was able to find out about my spy, and only when my spy revealed that he was from me and was there because Hinata-sama was getting worried, he released him and told him that we should at least stay away from him since he's in his banishment. The boy has changed over the course of 5 years, but I at least would need to visit him. Alright, I know what to do. Shizune, you would remain here and take over my duties. Me, Jiraiya, Hinata, and you would go on this mission, and we would talk at least with Naruto. As after that everything was done, Jiraiya was contacted, and Jiraiya told them that he would join them during their travel, and so he did. As it took them a month or so to travel to that part of the elemental nation which was quite far away. As after arriving there, they began to ask questions about Menma, and so far no one revealed them. Even the locals were quite varied of them, and didn't reveal anything about this Menma. And so when the night came, they were in the hotel room resting, and finally ready to give up. The window was opened in the nighttime, and in came 3 figures who were hooded. As suddenly, Hinata woke up and charged towards them with the kunai in his hand as Naruto halted them, and then said, You have changed a lot, Hinata-chan. I can see that you have gotten quite feisty, and quite brave as well. Hinata immediately realized that voice, even though it was a little bit changed. Naruto-kun? As Naruto took off his hooded face, everyone was shocked who has woken up due to commotion. Naruto? Oh my god, it is you. As now we see, Tsunade went and hugged Naruto tightly as Naruto then said, "Oof, your strength is same as ever, Bachan. Can't breathe. Kind of, you know, ease up here." Huh. After 5 years? I don't think so, Brad. How have you been? I've been good. Trying my best to avoid contact with Konoha. And, well, trying to live on my own with a new identity here. Identity? Why? Hey, I learned from the best of the best, remember? It was you who taught me that at least we should keep ourselves hidden. Isn't that right, Kakashi-sensei? As now we see, Kakashi revealed himself, who has kept himself hidden throughout his whole journey. Kakashi, why are you here? I got curious and had a hunch that you were coming here to meet Naruto. I wanted to see how my little student was doing, so I came as well. Ugh. Damn it, you could have just revealed yourself. Why did you hid it? For the, well, heck of it. I mean. As Naruto then said, always the surprise factor, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Well, I have a surprise of my own. I bet you want to meet these two, right? Come on, Kachan. Oto-san. You can reveal yourself. As both of the hooded figures took off their hoods to reveal a real live and alive, and well, Kushina and Minato, as everyone's eyes widened. So it is true. Both of you are alive. But how? I thought that Shinigami consumed my soul and Kushina died. Yeah, we kind of did. But only half of our souls were taken. Half of it was sealed inside Naruto thanks to Kushina's quick thinking. And, well, she also sealed a part of our clones within Naruto's body, within that seal. And before doing so, there was a seal matrix left within the seal matrix placed on Naruto that would be identified if Naruto became a seal master. And thanks to you, said Naruto, giving me my heritage back when I was banished, I was able to learn the Fuinjutsu arts. It took me a few years, and that is when I noticed the Hakafuin seal had another altered seal on top of it. And I began to, well, decipher that until I found out it was a story seal of a sort. In the meantime, my parent souls, which were left behind, merged completely with the clones that they have left, making it into their real integral body. The QB also helped up, giving the chakra it was needed for this process, and making them a whole new person in reality, with the same mind and the same soul. And all I have to do is now free them from the story scroll-like thing, seal, inside me that they were sealed in. As after doing so, poof, I had my parents back. And we are not quite happy with what Konoha has done to him. But at least we are happy to know that he had some allies there. Said Kushina, as she looked curiously at Hinata. Is something the matter, Kushina-sama? No, nothing. It's just that my little boy has fair eye for girls, it seems. I mean, she's not a bad catch, Naruto. As Hinata blushed, as so did Naruto. Kachan, I told you not to do that. As Kushina, as well as Minato, Jiraiya, Tsunade, as well as even Kakashi chuckled at that. It's been a long time, Sensei. I missed you, and Kushina-sama as well. We know you pushed yourself too hard, Kakashi. And, well, you did try your best. I'm proud of you. As Kakashi finally sighed and slumped his shoulder because he needed to hear these words for a long time. Minato, now that you're back, I'm not coming back to the village, Sensei. My son has given up on them, and to be honest, so have I. Even if we remain inside Naruto, we have seen just what kind of life he has went through. Again and again and again being ridiculed, and all that loneliness that he had endured. The third and you tried your best to protect him from the outer threats, but the inner threats were neglected by both of you. Yeah, I know. The inner threats were the least of our worries at the time. After your passing, there was a high chance that there might be another war, and we were trying our best to make sure that rumors about your heritage and your linkage won't spread out anywhere, because the rumors were spreading and fast. Is that so? Oniki would have taken this chance too. Well, I'm glad he didn't. Say, Bachan, I need to ask you a question. Is it well, some sort of ritual or something once one is banished that he's attacked by Anbus of Konoha? No, I didn't order such a thing. Why do you think I would? I'm not stupid enough to do that. Your family to me, kid. I thought so. Then who did? What? What do you mean by that? The An was attacked, saying by the order of the Hokage and Council. Damn it. Do they had any markings on their masks? From what I remember, there were a few which were blank. Root Anbu. So they're still operative, said Minato. I thought I dissolved that organization. Seems like it didn't work. And to add on that, Naruto, there's something I need to warn you about. The Akatsuki? You don't need to. What do you mean by that? Met with the group. Turns out it was run by my father's student, Obito Uchiha, who was being manipulated by Zetsu, a being that is a half plant-like creature and half human. As Jiraiya was quite shocked, how did you... Wait, Obito? Said Kakashi. Yes. To be honest, Obito has lost his mind, and he still blames us for ruins that. Mainly you, Kakashi. And after finding out what my student has become, I had no choice to put him out. And they ambushed Naruto after finding out before you where he was. We had to take him out, as there was a flashback where we see a year before, Konoha found out Naruto was in this, harbor, village. Akatsuki did, and they all attacked to take down the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki, not aware of his, current powers. But what they were not aware of what his allies would be. Two legendary shinobi and Konoichi in their own right from the past, and now it evened the odds. And the cherry on top was Kushina found out that Nagato was her little cousin, and once Nagato found out about this, he stopped because he didn't want it to hurt his family anymore, because he already had hurted Yahiko. So he stopped in his tracks and revealed everything to Kushina. Kushina, Nagato, and Konan now helped take down the rest of the Akatsuki, which were deranged. Only Itachi was left alive, which Kushina couldn't fathom that was, deranged enough to kill his own clan. As after confronting Itachi, he revealed the truth of why he did so. As Minato apologized to him, and even Kushina hugged him while crying that he had to go through that, and Itachi, shedded tears for the first time, of, burdening the shoulder. As now we come to present, and after that poor soul who was tormented by his actions and way of his whole clan's sins, he passed away due to an illness, and is buried here. The Akatsuki have been taken care by us, and thanks to, Nagato. Then the Akatsuki that is roaming around, what about them? They have gone silent, Tsunade, but I thought that it might be because they were planning something big. No. The Akatsuki current that is there is only Nagato and Yahiko, and the new members who worked for the betterment of not only minor villages but their own home, Amegakure. And besides, we have good relations with them. I see. So at least that's not a thing to worry about anymore. Yes, that is not. Then, Konoha. What about it? I heard rumors of my own that it is on the verge of war with the other villages. What? What do you mean by that? There are some rumors that Konoha is starting skirmishes, and we have noticed as well Konoha shinobi attack left and right. What? But I didn't order any of that. Seems like someone in the council might have been doing this. And I know who that someone is, said Minato. Danzo, that bastard. He needs to pay. Oh, he will. He will once we come back. But as soon as the group returned, Naruto and his parents decided to follow them because they knew something would be, quite sinister waiting for them. And it was in reality because Danzo has overthrown the current Hokage, and now it was under him, and he has been planning this for a while now. He was going to capture the land of fire first, and then the war would break out. And that is what his goal was, until the Yuga clan, the Nara clan, and the Akamichis drew out, and so did the Yamanakas and the other clans who didn't want this senseless war. And with many clans backing out as well, Konoha was nothing more than crippled. And once, even with that, they still being arrogant, went to war, They were now crying their eyes out and were on the verge of destruction. And come to enjoy the destruction was none other than Minato, Kushina, and Naruto, who the people thought was there to save them. But they sat down on the Hokage monument, and the forces who have stopped with shock on their faces, etched from enemy side. When given a sign to continue by them, they had a sinister smirk and went on to massacre the people, while the people who were shocked and felt betrayal then realized one thing. The Hokage was with the boy that they called the demon. And then is when they realized how stupid they were. The resemblance was uncanny. The boy was the Hokage's child, and they have tormented their savior's son. And now their savior has turned their back on them, and so has the boy, who was smirking at them like they had been when he was kicked out. In the end, the boy had the last laugh, like he always did when he was the prankster from hell while living here. And so in this way Konoha came to an end. Nothing more than the husk of its former glory turned into ruins of present. And as for the other villages, they took whatever was left there to be salvaged, while the clans became Ronin clans on their own right, and traveled and settled down somewhere safe, and began to work as free villages of their own. And as for Naruto, he and his parents continued to live on as mercenary until Hinata tracked him down and made sure that he tied a knot with him after becoming a cold and ruthless leader of her own right. And as for Naruto, well, his parents didn't stop this because they knew that Naruto needed a woman to settle down as well. And what best was, Hinata was the best choice right now. And so Naruto gave in to that, and in this way, he had the last laugh and got his family back, while Konoha got a big fuck you in the face from Naruto. As this is it where I'm going to be leaving the story for the day. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel. As this is it. Peace.